Hubble took a breathtaking photo of a globular cluster located right here in the Milky Way. This is Terzan 12, which is located here in our galaxy. It's about 15,000 light years away from Earth within the constellation Sagittarius in our night sky. Globular clusters are important to understanding how our universe and galaxy formed because they contain the oldest stars in our galaxy. Globular clusters are spheroidal in shape, like a sphere that's been flattened at the poles. They orbit the active galactic nucleus at the center of our galaxy, but they're not on the same plane necessarily as the rest of the Milky Way. If the galaxy is like a pancake, then they orbit above or below the edges. We have about 150 globular clusters in and around our galaxy. Terzan 12 contains hundreds of thousands of stars packed closely together, so closely that their gravity keeps them relatively stable. These clusters are specifically of interest to astronomers because the stars within them formed at approximately the same time and had similar compositions. The stars here have a reddish tinge because there's a lot of gas and dust surrounding this globular cluster. This gas and dust scatters blue light, so what we see from our perspective is reddish. The redder the starlight, the more dense the gas and dust. Where you see bluer stars peeking through is where the gas and dust is less dense, but the brightest blue stars in the image aren't actually part of the cluster and lie in between Earth and Terzan 12. Hubble gets less attention now than JWST because JWST is regularly sending back amazing photos, but this observatory is still working hard. Hubble revolutionized our understanding of globular clusters because it's virtually impossible to distinguish between tightly packed stars within a globular cluster with observatories based on Earth. We've been using Hubble, a space-based telescope, to understand how globular clusters evolve and what they're composed of and what role gravity plays within them.